We're waiting in the line
hi.
for the bathroom.
Yeah,
Are
so
we live?
that's a preview for the E-League Road to the Major.
What's up, guys?
Coming out soon.
We'll single-handedly run this show
We can.
here.
Bardolph just took a break.
We're about to talk about Inferno.
Don't even know where Launders is.
Should I whip out the Twitter? I was going to say tweet at me and Sean Gayers.
Those are our co-casters.
Those are our co-casters. Thing 1 and Thing 2. If you want to ask me and Sean some questions while we're waiting for a second to everyone get ready.
Blow up Jordan's Twitter right now.
Tag at nothing and at Sean Gayers and pound CS Summit. CS_Summit. Let us know if you have any questions. In the meantime, I think the match might be getting going live. And this is exciting. Last week online, we saw these guys exchange W's here on Inferno. First Cloud9 crushing SK, and then the opposite happened. Not really sure where I stand on this matchup, but I know SK is definitely more comfortable on Inferno in terms of their spots and their T side. Everything seemed to fit in a little nicer.
Yeah, SK seem to constantly keep falling into this weird trap where Cloud9 saves their utility and the time runs low. Very similar to what we just saw actually on Overpass. And I think they learned from that the second time they played them online recently. So, wondering if the same will continue here. Who knows? But I'm your host here, Sean Gayers, and I have...
Are they gonna do you think they're going to do same pistol? Just no, because they don't have the guys T-ramp, so they're literally going to go straight into it instead.
Maybe a smoke back wall sight.
Smoke back wall and
smoke left mid. Yeah.
Yeah, same. And then flash over.
Pop flash these guys out. Halls. Here you go. Oh.
No, he smoked on the head to jump through it. A little big.
Ow! That was good trades.
Quick and efficient. Exploding. It's so hard to stop those kind of plays. Like, no matter, even if you have 2 pit there.
Even if you have a guy pit, the speed at which those guys are jumping out of halls, it's really hard to one-shot them.
But Fallen here with a unique CT side smoke. He didn't quite throw far enough though, and I don't know if that's going to net them what they wanted. I think if that went a little farther, he has a little bit more space to strafe there, but it kind of got in the way of his view, and SK or C9 going to take first base.
Yeah, really good pistol by C9. Smoke back wall sight, smoke hay like you said. You can expect to fight probably like 2 guys there, right? Because 2 to 3 people are going to be playing banana. If there's only 2 banana, there's going to be 1 guy holding, wrap side of A. So you're singling off 2 versus 5 right there. And you just win the trade battle.
And in a certain sense, I don't know how much merit to give this pistol round because this pistol round is going to be pretty 50-50, but C9 kind of won the mind game, essentially. That's really all that was, is go straight into the strat we ran last time we played Inferno.
Yeah. And it looks like, I don't know what C9 likes doing on ecos a lot, but it looks like they're gravitating pretty heavily towards B right now.
They like to send Stu in a lot, and you'll see Tarek kind of stay at the corner and play anti. Pretty standard for most teams. Is he
off by an MP7?
Stu?
Is that a thing?
He likes the Mac 10, MP7, MP9.
Oh,
nice.
Flower
for the boost.
Does that work?
Yeah, it does.
Oof.
Yeah, he had really nailed that lineup. That's not an easy lineup.
I haven't really tried it, so I don't know. Maybe it just blooms easily.
No, it's super particular.
Cold Zero wants to get at least 1 here. And 1 bullet, 1 kill.
Ooh, we saw him speed it up there because he knew Scott was stuck in banana. He knew that smoke was up. Had like 5 seconds to find that second guy.
Swift thinkers.
Sometimes it's nice to have that Inferno music just resonate.
So nice.
It's actually calming.
I wish it was on every map. Maybe the E-League doo-doos.
Well, let's get a hotkey Spotify with some lo-fi, hip-hop, chill beats.
Super chill beats.
Sean Gayers grabbing some apple juice.
How much apple juice is there?
How many more matches do we have today? I don't want to have a sugar fall off, Sugar.
Yeah, never good to spike that insulin. Rush coming up to clear the halls with the Galil. Ooh, instant adjustment. But the USP is too clean for both Taco and Fallen. Headshots in tandem. Now Stewie put pressure on Arch all by himself as his teammates wrap into the site. But there's still 1 enemy here. Taco has finally been spotted, and the bomb won't even have to go down, it seems. As Fallen comes late mid. They get that plant money as well, though. And there isn't a kill. So, pretty clean round overall.
Interesting that C9 would just try to scale halls, mid, porch, and wrap all at the same time right there.
Yeah.
That definitely hurt them right away. They spread thin. They got those 2 kills, but holding strong with the head armor there, C9 was able to capitalize on the lack of armor. SK's end in the first gun round.
It's like a bunch of 1v1s. Like Stewie dies. If Stewie dies at Arch, you know, things can go haywire. And back to Banana. With all the fires down, and they have taken easy control of it. Do you think if they go back to test mid that SK will try to retake Banana, or will they try to fight mid? What do you feel like?
There's a small chance Cold will do a little regress, but Cold's not at B, so and they have no op, so no, they'll probably just hold strong. 3-2 in this round.
Is this thing on? What's up, bitches? Bardolph's back.
My favorite Moose
Come on,
Knuckle.
man. Where's the energy at? Let's go.
Moose Knuckles sitting down. I had to say it.
Oh, man, he couldn't fire the shot. There's AWP gone. Tag to take it in kind. Oh, that was close. He knows his angles. Second scope was looking straight through the door of the library. You don't see people standing on the couch so much as you used to on old Inferno. Position is not used as much. I think if you compared like heat maps of that area from old Inferno and new Inferno, the heat would be elsewhere. Automatic maybe. He's on the heat.
Ooh, that's good.
Picking off Fallen on the high ground. And that's an open B bomb site. Automatic. He walked past me as I was waiting for the bathroom to be available and said to me, I really appreciate you as a person.
Yeah, Tim's a really nice guy. He'll drop those really nice lines on you.
You really feel great for the rest of the day when Tim talks to you.
You know who else does that? Valens. Valens will do that.
And they used to be teammates.
He doesn't to me because I called him a chat moderator.
Maybe it's some Nylum. Some
Yeah, I don't know.
TV
Maybe so.
toast.
Valens
It'll be
is
like
real.
a Tuesday in October, and randomly Valens will be like, you know what, Sean? You're a great in-game leader, and I really appreciate what you've done this scene. I'm just like,
Whoa.
where did this come from? You're just on Steam Friends.
Tell me more.
On Steam Friends, damn, what a beast human being.
Yeah.
I sometimes write freestyle raps to the NIP players while they're practicing.
Writing a
That's good
freestyle is an
too.
oxymoron.
I have like,
Writing a freestyle.
look man, I'm spitting bars with my fingers. Shut your face.
You got a point.
I used to send it to Threat. Get right, exist.
What'd they say?
The last time they didn't reply, actually.
I don't know if that's a good
I
sign.
think they just all went offline.
Like, we don't know how to take this in.
Oh, look at the grenades. Yes, 5 grenades. High explosive grenades. I'm excited. I love rounds such as this. I miss the days of the grenade stacks on Old Nuke by the boxes.
Damn, bro.
Wipe out a team. Okay, here comes the carnage. This will be a very important kill onto Automatic, not only because Rush will be the only person alive, but because of the positioning that Automatic has. But Rush has gone down now. Now Automatic has to be even more of a brighter star. An even brighter star would have been better English, but there we go.
I would like to know how you say scrim down mid in Portuguese. Someone could tweet that at me.
I feel like I should know more Portuguese. My Brazilian jiu-jitsu teacher, who ironically is in Boston now, but used to be in London obviously, he used to teach me in Portuguese, so if I fought in competition, all the people would be speaking English and wouldn't know what he was saying. But jiu-jitsu Portuguese isn't so useful for Counter-Strike, so there we go. But he also, Taco made me do like an Instagram story thing. And I told him that my teacher used to call me Magrao, which means like tall and skinny, which he found quite amusing. So the grenades continue from SK. Oh, somebody said about that they like to buy a HE and a flash instead of 2 flashes, and now it's a buy round. We actually see that, especially on a map like Inferno with the, I mean, you could call Banana, you know, behind that smoke a fairly reasonable choke point, good place to be spamming those grenades.
Yeah, so something cool about the way Stewie just picked, too, is if you notice where he was standing, he was burning that Molotov. The reason why he thought he would be safe is because when you typically double molly Banana, you throw that close molly and then the deep one, and the safe zone is right in front of those logs where Stewie was standing. Unfortunately for him, SK's close molly went a little bit deep.
retake, it looks like. So they push back into the site. No one's playing in pit right now. They've actually decided to move back. But with 5 people at A, always like to see make sure the team moves quickly at this point. And with 1 kill, Jig is not necessarily up. Killing Tarek tells him something, but not everything. And now Rush has to pick a proper time to push out of the halls, but he's not getting help from his teammates to make this push any easier. So he knows eyes are going to be on him.
He just got hit by the grenade as well, so they know he's there for a fact.
And it's actually like they're changing it up. They're very fortunate here that SK haven't pushed down Banana because they can't waste any time clearing anything. And Fallen's actually all the way back in the site, so it's kind of not maybe a panic rotate, but they're lucky that he's all the way up here.
Oh boy, he's got to get 2. He's got to get 2. Oh, the time is there's 8 seconds. He needs to stay alive now. Oh, the transfer's almost there. Has he bought enough time? Rush can plant by the coffins, which is important because Cold Zero's already got angles towards the middle of the site. I think he may have scoped without being heard. So that's a nasty surprise for Rush. Taco's just top mid now, damn.
They cut him off, so they know he has to be right side here. Cold Zero knows he can't have crossed, so he's just going to hold the back hall push while his team floods in. They must also know that he's low. Bolts is pretty confident.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought Cold would do on an overpass, by the way. You saw how his teammates were entering through Banana. He's the solo member coming through spawn. He's going to sit there and hold. It's weird that he progressed up on overpass.
I wonder if there's a chance on overpass that he didn't know where the plant was.
Maybe
and, like,
so.
got
Maybe just thought it was a default plant.
Because I was going to throw a little shade actually at that moment and be like, hey, I wonder if he's just like not happy with how he's playing and he's just getting impatient.
Yeah.
Then I don't like overextending.
Yeah.
Especially with the number one.
If I had to guess, you're probably right. I probably thought it was a front side plant.
Yeah, I would assume that.
Yeah.
Man, that was really well played by Fallen. Got his first kill, immediately fell off. Perfect flash. Those are the teammates you want. Do you think it's weird? When you played here last time, do you like the setup being in a room but not like right beside each other? Does that affect anything? So I know you get to like look at each other's screens normally when you're all in a row.
Say this again.
You get those fist bumps.
You know, and you're so they're in a room.
Oh yeah, it's the seeing each other's screens is a little different, but the corner guys can kind of pivot actually, and you get a really good angle because their screen's facing you. We got
what do you put on the headset?
Torque's coach here, getting a little V-sit going.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
James can dive in deep into the, like land vibes, fist bumping and hand slapping, human on human interaction, feel good vibes.
The exchange of viruses.
Yes, or that.
I got some Zika, who wants to rub my leg. There's a lot of grenades here for Cloud9. They are coming into this eco with intent. Many smokes. A Molotov on Stewie. Preemptive grenades. Ooh, double molly. So maybe they saw some grenades coming from Cloud9. The smoke has been deployed. Smoke or 2. And it's like, okay, let's ruin their timing so the smokes go at an inopportune moment. Bolts doesn't get a single kill. That's an M4 picks up. Oh, look at the spread from Fallen. Taco capitalizing on that damage. And this is getting shut down. Skadoodle on the site. Ooh. Cold Zero can't do what Skadoodle can do from that corner. At least on the low ground. We'll often see Cold Zero standing on that box though, and that might come in the later rounds. Team Liquid have just arrived. What did we want to ask Elige earlier?
We should get Elige on here.
We had a question for him.
About StarCraft?
Is
Sensitivity?
that posture? Is it the posture?
Elige?
Something
I might have been gone.
It was around posture.
Do you know Launders?
What questions? I don't know if they're busy. I don't want to call them over if he's got a match to prepare for
or something.
Ah, yeah. Where's he gone?
3 banana right now.
And he's gone.
Do you measure when you sit down to play at a desk? You measure with your arm? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what, your arm to the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain quickly on the microphone what you measure and why? Can you grab that? Okay. Can we? Okay, it's active.
Here.
Okay, what are you doing with your arm? It's not racist, is it?
I usually just measure the distance from my monitor to like where I usually play, just like an arm's length, just however long that is.
Is that something you did from StarCraft?
I've done it first. I don't really know. Oh, I never had to worry about that because StarCraft I didn't really go to that many lands, so I think as soon as I started up CS, but I've always played really far from my monitor.
Why does the distance from your monitor to where you're sitting make you feel comfortable?
It's just not really like hard on my eyes, and I could see the whole screen. I always wanted to like see the whole entire screen when I played. So
I have the same thing. I don't know how people
yeah, it's
make
way
it
too
so
close.
that they have to move where
Yeah.
they're looking to see.
You shouldn't
like,
have
the
to move
radar
your head
health.
at all.
Blows my mind. I'm leaving.
I was complimenting saying you had like the best posture in the game.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
Shouty does too, but
Does
yeah,
he? I don't remember.
Elise looks very
But he's not in the game anymore, so
Oof.
best PUBG posture
goof.
out there.
best internet posture. All right.
Okay.
Cheers, boss. Back into the game, and Cloud9 are fighting for the B bomb site. That's the fight between one for the time being. The bruisers of Cloud9 will spread and plant the bomb. They're looking to kill those fish. Not a fan of the fish of Cloud9. Tarek on the high ground. That's a really strong pick. And again, there's a really late rotation from one of these players of SK who's just now leaving the A site. So they're going to have to wait a while. They've all got kits. 2 flashes onto Cold Zero, and that's going to make life really difficult. Not looking good for SK at the moment. Consolation kill as Cold Zero makes his exit from this round. Talk, guys, come on, talk. Talk to me. Tell me your
Dealing
thoughts.
with,
Tell me your deepest secrets.
Deepest secret.
Don't
Can't think
actually,
of any.
don't tell me that.
Can't think of any. Fresh out of deep secrets. Sorry.
Yeah, with the commotion in the room.
Probably
I
for the
got
best.
A little preoccupied.
I know you guys are weird. Thank you very much, love. Oh, look, she's even written "It's Bardolph bitches" on my little cup. Nice. Nice. All right, let's see if SK can turn their fortunes around. They are well equipped with the grenades. Case for any early aggression. Nice pop flash up the top of mid. Just in case, tick it off the list. Fur playing by the sandbags for the time being.
Somewhat passive setup on B. They haven't thrown like
Yeah,
many
that's
grenades in
interesting.
response.
They threw nothing
Yeah.
at the start of the round.
And they're actually still playing kind of aggressive,
I
but
think they're planning to take banana in a second.
interesting. And they don't actually, you know, they were really like, they could have been victim to a rush. But
Yeah, they definitely left themselves in a really vulnerable spot. Just gamble setup
Gotta
early
gamble,
round.
man. Gotta gamble.
Gotta gamble for those extra seconds. Smoke time.
Gotta mix it up.
in response, they they hang on to three Molotovs.
Oh, it's the retake.
Top porch molly. Floor.
Whoa. Try the opera off.
Yeah, basically trap anyone that's under porch, right? If they jump away, lose half health. Or they stay and get traded out.
That is intimidating. Now, Skadoodle has Jock for position. Rush is here in halls as he normally is. And, oh, he hasn't actually taken a very deep angle at all. So they're still concerned about that. So they expelled a lot of utility to not get much control on bracket, but that's a
Yeah,
big
I
no.
actually watched a lot of teams do this to SK recently. They know SK plays for info every time, so like they'll bait them into, looking for that info.
The spot's been so strong for Cold Zero, and he's got the bomb in a really nice position, but there are too many T's there, and that means the bomb is going to go down. Stewie, oh, I thought like, oh my god, that's so
Oh, he was going to.
No.
that through the smoke.
That sequence of events, you couldn't have scripted that.
How do you commentate that?
That's going to tie me over for
I
a
would
few
love,
rounds.
I would love to know what Skadoodle said there. Had to be done.
I just heard a shot, bro. I don't know.
Had to be done, Stu.
Tyler had to be done
I heard
like
a
them.
footstep, Stu. My bad, bro. Tyler wouldn't even say that much, man.
No. Like, oh.
Sorry,
my bad.
Jakey.
I don't know, man. I heard a footstep.
It's 446 damage.
It's just spamming the gas.
I think it's 448 the max you can do with one AWP shot. Like, he plants the bomb, he's feeling himself.
That was actually lined up really well for the doorway.
That's beautiful, man.
The funny thing is, he probably has a lineup for that. And he was all proud to use it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Stu's
just
like, "What's
spamming the
library?"
gap.
He's like, "Nice, let me boom."
That was delicious. Well, SK have a worse buy than they did in the previous round now with the CZs out. UMP continues, was previously on Fur, but he's managed to find himself an AK-47 named after Mr. Kalashnikov himself. Died a few years ago.
Did he?
Very reliable weapon.
As Trey said it, a lot of times they what is it? The Taliban hide AKs in like the dirt for like months or something, and then you could pull them out and they're still just ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw some. It's funny, like often they've been more reliable than what the army have actually been outfitted with. Which can
Pop
make life
flash there,
difficult.
great awareness and great. That right there is a very. We were talking about torqued earlier, right? What Rush did right there, and their ability to recognize only 2 more on A and explode like that on porch. They're immediately taking ground, and Rush make sure he's very near the entrance of halls right there to swing and get the trade. Very easy to mess those subtleties up. Taco swings and gets porch guy, and you're not ready halls. He backtracks, jumps off Bauk. It's a whole other fight he has there.
Yeah, even the first kill Rush got, he's aware it's a low buy, high chance of playing in the halls. The way he jiggle peeked that angle that Taco was playing made it real difficult for Taco.
Furs left to wonder. With the Cloud9 AK.
You know, what's most surprising to me about just after seeing that first map and the start of this map is just that Cloud9 don't seem to be running out of gas at all. You know, I talked about, we had Christopher on the desk or on the couch earlier, and he was like, you know, after a big event you win, you cool off a bit, right? You know, you maybe get a little bit complacent. That's kind of the tough part about staying on top. I mean, they're number 3 ranked in the world, whatever. But, you know, they look better than ever, even right now.
Well, I think it benefits Cloud9 because they already have that loose play style, and the added confidence you get from winning something like a major, especially the way they won at the teams they played. They have a lot of confidence in their peaks and their CT side decision making, and it's showing right now.
Do you think if you asked a team, because confidence is this intangible factor, do you think if you asked a team how confident they felt kind of out of 10, that you could get a really reliable read in terms of like where teams stood?
I guess it depends on the culture. Some teams just always like to say they're confident.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
because they like, it's almost like they're convincing themselves.
Right, right.
Stu here with the super heads-up play, getting up porch and getting map control. And I wanted to chime into your last conversation, but at the same time let the game happen a little. Stu actually made that comment. I did a little mini interview for my YouTube, you'll see after, and he was talking about how actually the major drained the CS out of him. He really felt like he put so much energy and passion into that match that he just didn't even feel like playing when he got home, but that's just what he does. It's his hobby, so he does it. But I think this event is really cool because it's kind of a perfect, they should almost put a summit after every major, because there's a good chance for one, the teams who didn't get to play, and then for two, the guys to kind of reset and relax a little bit.
Also, you get to see all the roster changes and everything.
Roster changes, it's a chill environment, but yeah, I think even it plays into how well C9's looking because, you know, even with that said, they're still looking very fueled in this matchup.
8-3. Can we see the scoreboard, please? Okay, so some middling rounds. Pistol was won by Cloud9, worth mentioning as well. And it was one with success to follow. And they've got their momentum back. So, excuse me for coughing on the mic. Now we see SK with money in the bank. They can get a goodbye. Been some interesting fights on Banana.
Bless you.
And have some
Bless
success elsewhere.
Jordan.
I never say bless you when people sneeze because I don't know what the purpose of saying that is.
There's
I don't know what it
demons
means.
inside of you.
Yeah.
And so the point is,
It's not that deep.
Something like that.
Yeah, I know you're joking about it. It's just not that deep. You know, it's just a cultural thing.
at this point, yeah.
You can be secular and still say bless you, I feel like.
I just don't understand why people say it. I don't think anyone who says it knows why they say it.
That's just an
I
NA
do.
thing.
They
say it
Maybe
because
just an NA thing,
They say it
honestly.
because other people say it. No, but
Yeah.
it's said in the UK as well.
Yeah, so
But it's
just-
like,
it's
why are
something
you saying
grow
this? Like,
Demons.
dunno. It's like, well, don't,
Yeah, I
you
don't
know.
know. Well, it's kind of like, excuse you, and I don't think what you did was offensive or embarrassing, so here's this kind word
this
to make you
pass.
feel a little bit
Some
more comfortable.
reassurance that it's okay.
It's politeness. You guys are all
Yeah.
about that stuff.
I'm not big on reassurance, though.
That's fair enough.
I ain't got time for that.
You know I got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Which is, can be a pain. Because, often, like, the girlfriend needs some reassurance. I'm like,
You ain't getting it here.
walk it off, man.
Walk it off, man.
Yeah, walk it off.
Well, woman.
Nothing like getting the intimacy going with
Not
a
that there's
walk it
anything wrong
off.
with that.
Walk it off, bro.
Can we get a mic'd up Bardolph date night?
You don't want that. That's bit absolute
A lot
fire.
of guttural noises.
That's the thing. I think we all want that.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Don't tell us
On the
what
contrary,
we want.
James. You don't know what we want.
I know what they want though.
This show is sounding more and more appealing by the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna. Ooh, what was happening here?
That's a sick smoke.
Smoke that was intended for something else.
Zero backing that ass up. Again, this is like, I guess, I mean, this was always a position in use, but I feel like it's definitely.
Did that smoke miss?
It looks like it did. Surely he's supposed to be on the end of the balcony, no?
How is he just? Oh
Yeah,
my
this
God!
is-
What an absolute soldier! He gets the 2K in the fire.
What a hero. What a hero. This is the round they need. Got to survive in the numbers, but that won't be the. That's not going to work out, and they might even lose this round. There's enough time for Rush to try and figure out where these players are to
I
make
like
a play.
this.
He's got 40 seconds
does
on the
this-
clock. And he's dead. He is very dead. He's extremely dead.
That'll comes down.
He couldn't be more dead, actually.
That'll comes down to Taco, right? Because the set piece goes as planned, but then Taco just sits there in the fire and it's just like, I'm gonna hope that 2 guys come around the corner that I can kill, because they're probably not gonna clear this since it's totally mollied off, and you know.
He's got his Enrique Iglesias on.
Right.
I can be your hero, baby. I can take away the pain. I forget the rest of it.
Would you be there?
I
with
can
him
be
forever?
your something.
I can
what
be
is
there
it?
with you forever.
I can be your
Hero. baby.
getaway. Is it getaway?
You got me fucked up now.
Okay. Didn't have to go that far, but full buy for both teams. There's only 3 rounds remaining in this half. Are we going to see a close score? Is it going to be a 7-8 or an 11-4? Fallen and Fur towards the B-bomb site. Cold Zero with the solo sniper on this occasion. He's the only man top mid for the time being. The other 2, weary maybe of the balcony position. Charging through his blind. He's making the play. He's going to be the distraction, but his teammates cannot capitalize on this occasion. Oh, boys, spread it, Fur. Garden hose, baby.
It's like Jordan's 1.6 video. It's like a hose.
It's like goes. Guided.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do actually. That's more of a vertical reference, but
Yeah.
for taking a little different
Taking it
approach.
horizontally.
Yeah.
No, he's like
He's
garden
whipping
hose.
it.
It's the second half of the Galil spray goes sideways.
Yeah. No one even knows the Galil spray painted.
Bardolph does.
Bardolph does.
Bardolph.
Tyson logo.
I don't hate the Galil as much
In
as some
reverse.
people, but it definitely blows when you don't get the first couple bullets in the dink.
Yeah, if you need to know spray pattern on Galil, you probably have 5 too many bullets. So much fail. Rush 1 versus 5 of 20 seconds. He's still doing his best, man. He wants to take these weapons away, but he'll be punctured by Cold Zero. 8-5 in favor of Cloud9. So maybe it'll be a 7-8 after all. The money's starting to run low for the North American team squad.
If SK can get another 1 or 2 here, it's not terrible. Losing pistol on CT side for sucks.
That's another situation where the set piece goes like exactly as planned, but SK like capitalize, and just a moment before the smoke plumes, the last round's like right as the molly's spreading. And does that mean Cloud9 could have just taken like a quarter of a second more to?
On the egg tech B?
Yeah. It's
I
tough,
don't-
yeah.
Yeah. I guess I wasn't looking specifically at the route. I think I was looking at the radar a lot. Is Hall's
Ooh,
flood right
spicy.
here?
Oh my gosh, he's out though.
Oh.
That's gonna cause problems for his aim.
Team flash
Ooh,
right
great
there.
flash.
Yeah, that was super good.
Oh! I think when you no-scope from that range, you feel like it should land. You get disappointed when it doesn't. I think it'll land 6 or 7 out of 10 times. Fair 1 versus 3. Oh, that's a nice one. Keeps most of its health as well. Quickly trying to reposition before they react to it, but
That was
there
weird.
we go. I think he was trying to move forward before they kind of reacted to the information they had, but then kind of just got trapped or something. So this could end up being quite the half for Cloud9. We could see a 10-5 here, but SK coming into this fighting. Taco with, sorry no, Cold with the second sniper this time. Fallen with 1 as well. Will we see more aggression on Banana though?
Maybe. They definitely have the money for it over there, right? Well, no, actually, Taco.
I think is this spawn based because it was Fallen
Yeah.
and Fur previous rounds.
Yeah, this is definitely spawn based.
Yeah. Oh, savage aggression! There it is. Just when you need a round. Oh, in the back. Automatic. Okay. He can rescue the bomb as well.
This is hella winnable. 2 ops. They aren't moving either.
Okay, so does he?
Oh,
Never mind.
spoke too soon.
Never mind.
Well, it sucks no matter what. I think I said kind of a rhetorical statement there to lose CT pistol no matter what. But I
Yeah.
think getting 6 is not a bad half, and you win that T pistol right back in it.
Agreed. Yeah, Inferno's one of those snowball halves. When you lose CT pistol, lose first or second gun, you're in a really bad spot. So I think SK is pretty happy right now walking away from that with 6 rounds.
While you guys have a minute, we're on break. A shameless plug here. Just posted my E-League major group stage vlog.
Where can they find that, Jordan?
Where can we get that?
Yeah, Jordan, tell us.
youtube.com/nothingtv or on my Twitter @nothing. Toss it a follow. And check that out. Load it up, put it on the second tab, and get ready to watch the second half of this match.
True
Boom.
that. You still got the Jordan Nothing Gilbert website?
No, I'm relaunching. It's
Relaunch.
been down for a bit because I was not doing lessons.
I remember that one. The blue one with the gradient had you in the picture
Yeah,
of the
it was
gunners.
cool. When I was doing lessons, it drove some sales.
Teaser.
If you could teach me something, Jordan, what would you teach me?
To not rage at your teammates in matchmake. I would teach you a
Start
little
with
composure.
psychology.
Is Bardolph known for that?
Bardolph likes quality teammates, and when he doesn't get them,
He's a blamer.
philosophically, he is challenged.
Would you agree
I've
with
played
that?
I've played the game too long to tolerate insolence and idiocy.
Oh, wow.
Damn. Savage.
Otherwise, last time I watched James, he hit a flick shot out of this world.
I always play good when you watch me do it,
You mean
Jordan.
Yeah, you did last time. Actually, I was here. James
mean
gets in the
flick
zone.
knife.
James is just waiting for an audience. He just wants to be on the main stage. You get him out there.
James is an exhibitionist.
I'm always out
We
there.
had him out there. Let me tell you, his go-to gun was a knife.
I ham it up for the show matches, but I was trying too hard with the blade. Anyway, Cloud9 looking to retake. They're just slowly creeping. It's a pilgrimage, but they've been run over by a truck as far as construction goes. There are still more CTs to come. The fact of the USPs. There is a kit on Skodonglas, and it's Operation Human Shield for automatic.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that freaked me out. I
Boom.
thought, okay.
That's a little bit tilting if you're SK.
That was that a 5-man retake? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Many people were alive, and then many
Indeed.
people were dead.
Stewie managed to live. He got headshot at Coffin, so yeah, it's a 5-man retake.
When do you see that on a pistol round?
It's super rare.
Of Inferno B, no less.
And then when you say it work?
Interesting.
I just saw a comment, by the way, Launders. Someone was saying, based on how you throw the CT spawn smoke at B, the molly flower is really easy.
Oh, really?
If it blooms a certain way, the molly lands really easily.
If the smoke's down?
You have to, depending on how you throw the smoke.
Oh, interesting.
Like if the smoke is deep in spawn and like flush with the wall, I think it's harder for the molly land. But when you throw the
Oh.
smoke that blooms out a little into water,
Okay. So I saw, shout out to Volcano. I saw him on a stream testing lineups for it for like 20 minutes. So I was like, huh, this is really, really particular. But
sometimes
That's
you're looking at the
interesting.
wrong thing.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is move the smoke. Fallen trying to get a little lucky P250 dink. And really on these rounds, when you don't have nades, you're just trying to get the CTs to use this. No reason to go before 1 minute like this. Wait even longer if you want. Make a little noise, see if you can't bait one more in a sec here. But with this much space, they're going to try to use it.
Got to buy time, running out of bullets. But there's no Kevlar, but you'll get wrecked anyway. P250 boys, let's go.
that's a win.
Fountain plant. These guys really don't like fish. It's good doodles. Oh boy, okay. But he can't really retrieve a weapon. He can't afford to go wide and try and grab one of those. He's got to stay where he is. That's oh my days! Does he go all the way around? Does he go all the way around? Round the world.
Oh, he can smoke one choke point off. I would, tap quickly, right?
Sucks because Rush could, like, you'd think no way he sticks it. Dang, and
Dude,
this
Oh.
is going.
he's making this harder for himself, isn't he?
His percentage is going down like Bitcoin. Oh, he's an unbeliever. Is there time? I don't think there's time.
It might be on, like right on the moment. I think he got it.
Nope.
Oh, you
Oh my God.
You absolute god.
I
Damn,
feel like
bro.
that was what was that, NAF earlier? I feel like I had one like that.
Oh, man.
Damn, bro.
It's time to change the pants.
Yeah. Look, that bomb timer had about 50 seconds on it.
What is matchmake over here?
That is crazy.
That's one thing. How do you guys feel that matchmake has a different bomb time? Do you think it's
No, it's the
fine?
same now.
Is it the same?
Yeah, they changed it a while ago.
I think it's a good thing that I don't know that.
That's part. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's part of the reason for the changes. I suppose. They wanted everybody to be playing the same game.
Aren't you doing a road to globals?
Yeah.
It's not even like you don't play Magic.
That's how much attention I play when I play. That's my key to not tilting. I'm second monitor browsing Reddit the whole time.
When I'm back in March, we have to play Jordan.
The Road to Global over the Atlantic edition?
No, when I'm back. When I'm back.
Oh, for ECS, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm down.
yeah. Team Liquid said I could play in their office.
I do some early afternoon games, so you're welcome to join.
Let's do it.
Bardolph, you trying to get in the stream team or what?
I'm down.
Just say me and Sean got some contracts drafted. Shroudy was agreed to play for us as long as he gets a 2-to...
Sub him out, man.
No.
Let's go.
2-to-1, I was going to say...
Put me as player number 6.
PUBG to CS ratio minimum.
Need to sub somebody in, I'll be there. 40 seconds. Still fighting for control of Banana. Stewie's really good at holding that last smoke down.
Timings.
How could you expect that?
That's
Bolt
insane.
is so mad.
There's
That
the
is
smoke.
such a play to make with 35
Jesus.
seconds.
Stewie always has that smoke in the hole. When I was watching him in the major, I was always keeping an eye on the smokes on the Inferno, and he just has it for the longest time. Forcing the hand of SK towards the A site where they might expect 4 players, but there's 3 for the time being.
Okay,
The
Ty.
spray transfer not quite going to work out there with the French gun, but Tarek is here to clean things up. Down goes the bomb rush. Will take Skadoodle's position in the pit, and that leaves Cold Zero alone with 10 HP, 10 seconds to find 2 players, and they're both coming from the back. There he goes. 12-6. This looks like it might be quite a solid series for Cloud9.
Yeah, I feel like Rush and Tarek are so solid on those lane hits.
Yep.
Rush staying alive in the pit, Tarek swinging, getting those first
It's weird
kills.
because it almost seems like they're not really coming, and I have a feeling
Yeah.
they're not. I think they're kind of just so used to how each other play.
Yeah.
They don't overcommit.
They
Rush
know
is,
when to take the duels.
You know, I really think Rush is like Mike was good at this too. Is when people do like the lane pulls where the first guy runs in sight. Rush like almost lets Tarek have
Yeah.
that first one, and he just focuses on the trailer a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people will go for that kill, you know, shoot a couple bullets, but you can't actually kill that guy, and then your aim's resetting and you die to someone
Yeah.
else.
So they're very subtly good at taking their own fights and winning them.
Seriously though, put me on number 6, Jordan.
Wait, what is this number 6?
Looking for the roster ride.
The roster
Oh,
is-
okay.
Put me as a sub. Or whatever you call it. Like a
This is where he really tries
Yeah.
to justify the next couple rounds. Look, seriously, what is it? What bad does it do to you?
I'm there, man.
Damn, dude. They look like a tier
SK
above.
not looking like SK right now. C9
Yeah.
keeping them.
It's kind of crazy that like the last round with the push down banana kind of hinged
that-
on that one
through
frag
that
though.
smoke, yeah.
Like if Bolt's got that kill, then you know
That's
maybe
not
it leads
so
him
much
back
can
to
change.
B.
That's the confidence I'm talking about, though. I don't think Cloud9 makes that play before the major.
Damn.
What
It's
do
a
you think?
post-major play.
Do you think they make
No,
that
I've
play?
never seen that before.
No, I haven't either.
You got Fifflaren in green. He's shaking his
Yeah.
head down here too.
That's like a major winner play.
And there are some things that you reserve for when you're up a certain amount of rounds, right?
Jordan, why don't you go ahead and say that?
Cloud9 offline BO3s this year. 2-0 versus G2, 2-1 versus SK with Phelps, 2-1 versus FaZe, 2-0 versus Heroic, 2-0 versus Liquid. Potentially about to be a 2-0 versus SK again.
Potentially.
It's a great year.
Potentially. 13-6. Never count him out. Taco to
Never.
the end of Hall, jumping out porch. Big pop right here. Only 2 people on the site, but Rush not any rush to die here as Skadoodle also goes down.
And Caster's Curse.
And call me Sadakis. I got the wordplay. I'm just kidding. I don't have anything. I say the obvious stuff. Matt's pretty good at coming up with some crazy shit.
It's the big snacks and I'm the apple.
That's like the freestyle rap, throw an instrumental in the middle of this mid-round. Sean Gear's got the beat. I want to bring the heartbeat into a good 1v1. I haven't seen the opportunity.
You did that one day.
I did the one day, but it started getting overshadowed.
Yeah.
I actually think it's pretty hilarious, but then I was like, I can't be the one to say it's hilarious because it's my own thing.
Guys, laugh.
Everyone laugh.
Actually, you'll find I'm very humble.
I'm the most humble. There was
So,
a competition. I'd
a
win
number
it.
of people tweeted me about the God bless you thing, but the most interesting one I saw was One of the symptoms of the plague was coughing and sneezing, so the church started saying "bless you" in hope that the prayer would save them from the plague.
Boy, were they wrong.
Yeah, in fact, science trumps. Never mind. From the bubonic plague. Boom. Bubonic. Rhymes are chronic. 7-13. SK with the 5 AKs, and they've got the grenades. They're fighting for that banana possession once again. That's a nice line from Stewie. And pushing through that smoke has been a problem for a number of teams. SK may not feel like they can afford to do that on this occasion.
Whoa.
They're doing a retake in front of them.
Wow. Pretty heads-up play, but
Wow.
they all got destroyed.
Taco with another 2K.
There's a fine line there from that going the opposite way, but SK coming out on top.
Was Stewie trying to just separate, like, he was, like, inviting a couple of people to push and then separating
it's
the
actually
rest
a
of
set
them?
play they do. I think they thought by that point SK was going to stop, but what they like to do is do the car smoke, and when there's about 3 seconds left, then they do the normal initial banana clear, the double molly. So it's just a little alternate version of the traditional banana control, but after the first car smoke.
Very
Kind of
cool.
because you want to drag the T's in there. You throw the first molly, the corner guy then holds his gun out in case the guy in the close molly swings, and then the far molly lands, and then the sandbag guy flashes off the wall, and then he swings.
Oh, there was two. They threw two mollies.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the third guy there, it's weird. I don't know how you feel, Sean, but sometimes it's like when you try to do those things rush, sometimes the third guy there almost screws you over because everyone feels the
Yeah.
need to help and peek and play off
Yeah.
each other. They use the fights, but obviously a couple things could have went differently.
When you say the third guy, do you mean the guy by the wall?
No,
Yeah,
the guy
the
who came
corner
from
guy.
spawn on
Yeah,
the corner.
you know what sucks about that is like you want to help, but you're fighting somebody else that it's basically just another one-on-one.
Yeah.
Previous versions of Inferno, you just see that guy fully baked the other two because
Yeah.
it's a better chance almost just hiding triple. But, you never know.
Just want to be a good teammate, you know?
You want to be a good teammate, but sometimes you got to set each other up for that delayed success.
Like right there.
Yeah, see, you see how low the health is. Like it almost worked, and if that first guy coming through smoke dies to a C9 player, that thing could collapse in a completely different way. So, either way, good job by SK. Let's see if we have a game on our hands.
Ooh, the Zeus.
Shoutouts to Lurpus for the tweet.
What did he tweet?
No, just about the best of threes. Someone said I
okay.
didn't give him credit, so I just had to own that guy really quick.
Man like purpose.
I'm just messing.
This is
Yes.
Oh!
Did he just dink him?
Unlucko.
He did
well,
95.
you can do like anywhere from 3 to 100 damage
How's
with
your
the
brain
Zeus.
function working after you get partially Zeused?
That Zeus, it's
That's
fallen,
the
you know.
second time this event Terex Zeus someone
He's
without
got
killing
2,000 IQ to work with. He's down to
Logan-
400.
he
He's
Logan
still a
pulled him.
genius.
You have your ratio off a little bit there, but
Yeah.
2,095. All right, I'm done. Carry the 3, minus the 2.
Quick math.
Multiply by 7.
How about that's a good molly.
It's quality.
Ooh, Stu, trying to get the AK. Way he goes down.
nice.
Boink.
Ooh,
Not
out
so
into
nice.
1 dig.
This is a tight situation for
running
SK.
it back to B.
Oh, making the right play, but it's being read, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
The full rotation, though.
Oh, my gosh, look at them.
He's
Running
gonna have the
in.
line.
C9's
Deagle.
feeling this.
They've got a smoke. Is Cold Zero in front with smoke? Yeah, he is.
They're fine with the smoke. Tim's gonna
They're
call
gonna
for
do
the
the
boost.
boost?
Circa
Yup,
major.
the boost.
Boost. And I'm gonna watch. Tim's gonna come through right after.
Oh, it's perfect. Oh.
Damn, that was really well read.
It seemed like they knew they were going to counter boost, though.
That's
But
That's
Skadoodle
trippy.
was just too good.
Why? It's interesting that the guy goes to dark right away, because if you're going to assume that the CTs read the rotation and go B, the only play they have is to already be at back hall or to come through the smoke. So if you just stand next to your teammate holding back hall, because like if they don't boost there, right, and Tyler just goes back hall and then they plant, that guy can't cross back to site, so then they know where he's at. I don't like Cold Zero's positioning in that case, even though 9 times out of 10 he knows better than me. I'm wondering.
I mean, you're the extra set of eyes, so.
Yeah, you're just curious.
So, would you say? So I kind of missed that. So, like, would you be a quad because you can watch watch the
I was
clock
just thinking
push,
like
or-
back hall pivot, because if the rotate's there fast, then he could literally walk out to coffin, and then after whoever that was plants the bomb, he dies anyways. I just feel like it's kind of selfish positioning from Cold. I'm throwing shade though.
Just tell it like it is.
Again, world's number one. What you know?
Yeah, it's
just-
subjective, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Flash peek.
Big frag. They pull the rotate. 2-2 on sites. No, barely. Well, they have info. They've got mid info at least. No op, unfortunately, so it's gonna be easy to shy him off the position. Health control taken for SK, and they're still kind of making sure that nobody's peeking down banana. So for as long as Cloud9 don't go for info, either Ace A is definitely a lot weaker. Pretty good spot to be in, even with this much time left. One molly on Rush. Can make a difference in lane. They actually did a hard rotate to B now. Throws the molly down. It's going to delay a
Great nade
bit.
usage. Look at that molly
Yeah.
at 30 seconds.
This is what they did to FaZe.
But they aren't pulling the rotate back, so it's just him and Pit.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Godspeed, William.
Much work
That
to
is
do.
a
Ooh.
good
Oh, wow.
And you see how the entry fragger there was looking all the way towards sight? Confidence with the flash timing. It's a very key point right there. A lot
It's
of
trust, isn't it?
trust. Well, I mean, you only have one option there if you're going to be smart. So you don't need any trust. You just need logic. If you're going to try to entry frag properly,
You don't want
you
to be
can't
pivoting 360.
Yeah, you can't check every angle. Choose one. And even if you don't have the flasher, you still have to choose one and hug sight.
Yeah.
The flash just complements that.
And it's also important that the guy behind you has the spacing where if there is a guy in pit that isn't
You're
blind
swinging
shooting
hay
in the
right
back,
after he dies.
yeah, you're ready. You're not getting doubled. You're ready to swing getting that trade.
Key points. At this level, Launders, I guess we say that too because trust is almost inherent. If you don't have trust, like you probably don't even belong at the level.
Yeah, I don't know, but I talked to Guardian, you know, and he always talks about how his team doesn't trust him. Like when he was on Navi, even until like their last days, he would talk about how trust is the one thing they still don't have. So
That's interesting.
yeah, I mean,
That
it
sucks.
seems like yeah, and you know now he's on FaZe.
Scream tweeting Cloud9 confidence is crazy. Probably the best team in the world right now.
What's
That's
that? What was that?
From Scream. He just tweeted the Cloud9's confidence is crazy right now. Probably the best team in the world at this moment. I mean, a couple events only into the year, summits, but you can't discredit what they're doing. They're if SK doesn't get another round, they basically kept SK at a point in these two maps where they didn't really do much. And it looks like that
Oh
might be the case here.
boy.
Is Tarek
Such a great molly.
reading the situation perfectly, as Sean says.
Why can't we be friends?
And he's just trying to play a little rank S.
Oh, 4K. That was so close. That would have been glorious.
He played that perfectly.
My
Good
goodness.
doodle. Just let him do his thing and then finish things off.
Volleyball brain over here. There's a watermelon.
Volleyball brain.
It's larger than the peanut. Not quite a watermelon.
Yeah, I think a watermelon's a little.
Okay. I like your style.
Wait, what's the story behind the SK avatars?
It's the Brazilian Harry Potter from a music video. They just really like the meme.
It's like a Harry Potter on bath salts with a massive boner or something. It's the only way I can describe it, really. You have to look at the video yourself.
Why a boner?
You have to look at the video. You understand?
It's on YouTube, by
It's
the way.
just the best way I can describe it in like a matter of seconds. You know, I'm just preparing you for,
Understood.
yeah. Cloud9 has Stewie on the AWP. It's been quite fun to watch Stewie AWPing on Inferno. Many a highlight frag. Holding a tight angle. We'll save him from some flashbangs, but obviously if one goes over the roof, he gon' be blind. No presence towards apartments, towards mid for SK in that. I wonder if that's got anything to do with a Cloud9 player being on Speedway. Faster rotation. Is that
Third person
automatic?
coming to B. Third person coming right now.
Yeah. Okay, it's Tarek. So he's got flashes. He can deliver one into pool. He's going for the HE instead. No, it's the flashbang. There we go. And there's the blind players, and they'll make. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Everyone's dead.
Okay,
Tarek
everyone's dead.
again. He's everywhere. That was
Another
a
16-9.
really
Damn.
fast development.
That was a dominant series.
Yeah, I just don't feel like SK really ever got into that. I think, like I said, if they get beyond 9, start edging in 11, 12, they could say, okay, that one was a little closer, didn't play perfect from there, but C9 essentially was in control of both maps.
C9 is one of the few teams that I've ever seen make SK not look like SK. Not many teams can do that, you know. FaZe can't even do that. Just not make SK look tactical, making a lot of mistakes.
I think Cloud9 have the
Oh
right
my
style
Yeah.
and confidence, right level of aggression.
Yeah, it's a lot like what G2 used to do to SK sometimes when they'd play.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
That's why you used the A4 last clip right there.
Tarek was all over
Yeah.
the place.
10 bullets
towards the
ahead.
end.
1.6 Jordan use silencer.
Yeah, I also sounds in the beginning go when it was a freaking laser. 30 bullets. What is it?
Frickin'
It's
laser
20, right?
beams.
Still? I'm
20.
like, yeah, so
Silence,
let's
yeah.
get 25 going, Valve. Thank you. See you in an hour. Let's get that update. Double 16-9s.
What does this mean for the bracket then?
Let's take a look.
Let's have a look at the brackets.
So SK moved down to face Liquid. Is that right?
Actually, they said a second because their coffee maker broke back
So wait,
there,
Liquid
spilled all
plays
over.
Heroic, and then the winner of that plays
Plays
SK.
SK. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have the final of whoever gets that.
So
four
we
brackets.
Liquid Heroic next then, and then SK will play tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've got time to reflect, figure out how to solve the Cloud9 problem. But these are the current standings in the tournament. One more game to play today, so that will be Team Liquid versus Heroic. And again, SK will be back in action tomorrow, fighting for a place to have another rematch with Cloud9.
In the best of 5.
Yeah, the best of 5.
Oh, it's
as
best of
well.
five?
Best of
Yeah,
five?
yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, spicy.
That's the way it should
Juicy.
be. You have double elim, lower bracket, all best of 3 with a best of 5 finale. What more can you ask for?
Damn, who's gonna veto Nuke? Cloud9.
They said they started playing it, but you can't trust those guys.
It's big mind games here.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So there will be a break before we head into more Counter-Strike action. But before we go, worth mentioning the giveaways we have. You saw a small indication of that on the left side of the screen, but there are full screen overlays. I love me a full screen overlay, man. It's great. It's great stuff.
Can hide behind it.
Beyond the Summit giving away a monitor by AOC Gaming. As you can see on the left there, it's a 27-inch monitor. That's a big-ass monitor, man. Make sure you get your arm out and measure your distance like a liege. Try and win that. Kappa.ly/CSS2 giveaway, CS Summit 2 giveaway. And there's that Sennheiser that looks like a... We have slang in London. If you saw like a bouncer outside a club, you might say he's tonk, like he's really built and stuff. That looks like a
heard
tonk
that.
headset. And you could win that if you go to Kappa.ly/CSS2 giveaway. Sennheiser GSP 600. Marvelous.
I've actually heard it's just a cut above. So, like, cut above the Game Zeros, which are also, like, top of the line. So, you can always trust Sennheiser to come out with bigger
Top
and
of the
better
line.
products.
It's a very good track by MOP, Mashup Posse. Check it out on your favorite music
There you go.
provider. Anyway, we're going to a break. After the break, more of us. Ciao.